I want you guys to just be reminded of one thing. Your job is not to be liked by everyone. Your job is to be liked by the right people. Your business's job is to find its core tribe of customers and serve them. Your style of creativity may not work for all the billions of people on social media, but it may work for the 10,000, 20,000, or 100,000 people who connect with you. You've got to stay strong in that creativity and in that confidence and know that those who are meant for you will find you.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So let's dive into what it really takes to run a seven-figure business online. The first thing that I want to point out to you all, and the first real shift that you're going to have to make and that I had to experience, backtrack to my story, right? You guys know I started my business in 2020 with my stimulus check a few months after finalizing my divorce as a single mother of 4 and living at my mom's house, okay? So basically all of the challenges that you could probably think of, I was facing them at the time that I started my business. And let me be honest with you, my first goal was not to make $1 million. My goal when I started my business was to make $10K a month. I was like, if I could make $10,000 a month the way I used to at one of my corporate jobs, boom, I'll be good, right? That was my first initial goal. And so that really brings me to the first shift that you have to make. And what it really takes to run a seven-figure business is a mindset shift. And that mindset shift is around understanding and believing that 7 figures is possible. And then as well, once you hit that first 7 figures, understanding and believing that you can hit it again. I cannot tell y'all, you think, right, that when you're at the beginning of your business, that's the hardest time. It's hardest to have confidence. It's hardest to believe in yourself. But I can definitely tell you that when you make it to your first million or your second, your third, that insecurity, that fear, it doesn't go away. If anything, it amplifies because now the stakes are higher, right? When you're first starting, you almost have nothing to lose. It's like, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna go for it. When you make it to your first 6 figures or your first 7 figures, it's now you have something to lose, and that is your fear that, can I actually do this again? Did I just get lucky with my first 100K? Did I get lucky with my first million? And so you're always battling that and having to remind yourself and be firm in your mindset that if I can do it once, I can do it again. If I earned this million, I deserve this million, and I can repeat the process. So I definitely want you guys to understand that, this is why I talk to you guys so much about your mindset and why we do More Money Mondays every single week, because you have to be strong mentally as a business owner, and that necessity for strength doesn't stop. Even when you start making money, you still need that strong mindset. You still need that positive mindset. So that's definitely the first thing that truly is fundamental to running a multi-7-figure business and being able to produce at this level over and over and over again. Now, the second thing that you definitely need in order to run a 7-figure business are systems. You need systems. Now, when I first started my business, I like to think, and I always describe it as I kind of, not fumbled my way to 7 figures, but it was very scrappy in that I was creating all my own content. I was going live sometimes 2 and 3 times per day. It was all me. I didn't hire my first customer service assistant, shout out to Gina, until after I had already made my first million, or I was very close. And that was a mistake, right? In retrospect, I would have started to leverage systems and a team much sooner, but it ties back to the mindset. I was so afraid of spending money, I was afraid that if I hired someone, what if I can't continue to pay them? What if all of a sudden, I just stopped making money in my business? And I'm sharing these fears with you because they're very real. And whenever you experience them, or if you have already experienced them, I want you to know you're not alone in that, but to fight against it because there is a solution. So, having a 7-figure business and maintaining a 7-figure business, you have to rely on systems, you have to rely on a team. Now, as you're beginning your business, it may not be necessary or even feasible for you to have 7, 10, 12 people on your team, but you do want to make sure that some of the core administrative or mundane tasks that would prevent you from staying in your zone of genius, which is allowing you to come up with ideas, allowing you to create, allowing you to, develop the brand, develop the marketing campaigns, that's where you need to stay as the CEO. You have to start seeing yourself as the CEO early on and recognize that the CEO's job is to make sure the company is making good decisions to get it going further. The CEO is not answering emails. The CEO is not doing customer service, is not trying to choose certain color fonts on things, right? So at the beginning, you may do that, but as soon as you can, start to delegate those tasks so that you become more free to use your mind on money-making activities, and you allow the systems and tools to really take care of the day in, day out. So there's some really great systems you can use that can almost take the place of an actual person until you're ready to hire a person in your business. Some of these tools are automations, apps like ManyChat. ManyChat is going to be basically a AI assistant in your DMs and your comments, and it's going to automatically respond to messages, comments, and send your link or your product to your customers, which can be a great way to make sales. You can also use it to do so many things. I'll make another video on ManyChat if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments below. In addition to this, tools like Flowdesk for your email marketing. Set up your email campaigns so that they're automatic. You don't have to necessarily be at your desk writing emails every single day. You also want to use content creation tools like VidyoAI or OpusClip, right? These are going to take your longer form content and chop it up into reels for you. So when you sit down to have your content day, you're going to record an hour's worth of footage, let's say, upload it, and boom, in 10 minutes, it's going to generate 15 or 20 different clips that you can use and post to your social media accounts. These are the types of systems I'm saying to get familiar with and get comfortable with, because again, your time and your brain space as a CEO are too valuable to be used on kind of small tasks. It's going to get you caught up, and then that's where stress and overwhelm starts to come in, okay? Now, the third key thing I really want to share with you guys in terms of what it takes to maintain and run a 7-figure business is adaptability and creativity. And let me break down what I mean by this, okay? We know that we are in a world right now where trends are fast, right? One day something is extremely popular and it's got this, viral life point of maybe a week, right? And then the next week there's something else that is popular. I want you to be adaptable, right? Sometimes trying to keep up with the trends can be overwhelming, but I want you to understand that not every trend is for your business, but as well, don't be so rigid in what you want your business to portray that you're not able to adapt and kind of go with the flow to what the market is driving you to, right? Social media marketing is extremely powerful because billions of people are on these apps every day. So you have this amazing opportunity to get so many eyes on your service, your product, your website, and etc. just by adapting to the right trends at the right time. So you really need to have a middle ground where, let's say there's going to be one trend that maybe doesn't necessarily fit in your business. That's okay. Remain strong, remain creative, think of other ways that you can still engage your audience. But when there are trends that could work, you've got to be agile and think, okay, how can I quickly bring this into my business to leverage this attention that this current trend is getting? And on the side of creativity, this really also connects to being confident in what you're doing. Running a 7-figure business really means, confidently standing behind what you produce. I want you guys to just be reminded of one thing. Your job is not to be liked by everyone. Your job is to be liked by the right people. Your business's job is to find its core tribe of customers and serve them. Your style of creativity may not work for all the billions of people on social media, but it may work for the 10,000, 20,000, or 100,000 people who connect with you. You've got to stay strong in that creativity and in that confidence and know that those who are meant for you will find you. That's such a key part of not only achieving 7 figures, but staying at 7 figures, is recognizing that your message, your style, your product, your creativity, your brand, everything is going to align with who it's supposed to align with. Don't worry about who it's not for. Focus on who it is for. So what I want you guys to do is take my free quiz at the bottom of this description. It is all about how you are going to find your path to your first million. So I designed this quiz to really give you guys some strategies and tools as to what you can do based on where you are now to navigate to your first million. So go ahead and take that free quiz. You'll get your results in just a few minutes. And as well, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, because I do live Q&As throughout the week. And I would love for you to hop on, ask me your business question so I can give you some feedback based on where you are right now. All right? Love y'all. I will see you in the next video. Bye.